Hello and welcome to Zirkzank Says. I don't usually make videos during the day because it's light outside. I don't like the natural light. Get this natural light coming in, and it's not great. Like natural light is it's good, but it's at this position it's not good because my window is like 5 meters over there, so you get like the shadow part of my face in the camera. It's like I know I'm not that great looking to begin with, but it's better off with like actual light coming from the camera source forwards rather than from to the right of me and then slightly backwards. That's where the light is right now. So it ends up creating shitty shadows, and the lighting is a massive part of doing anything visual, filming, making pictures, anything to do with light and the eyes. Lighting is important. What I'm trying to say, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just felt like making a video in a reasonably good mood. Reasonably. Because I'm still stressed about work I've got to be doing and other things in life. But, yeah, I don't really know what I was going to make a video about. I guess I could make a video about the fact that the zoom just zoomed in on my pop filter again. That's always a good topic of discussion. I could have some random ramblings about the topic of religion, religiosity, and deities, the universe, and that kind of stuff. Although I'm obviously uneducated and uninformed on these topics, so there's no point in me even trying to discuss it and open up a platform for discussing the topics, because that would be stupid. You know, you need to be an absolute expert, and everyone needs to take every word you say 100% seriously when you make a video about anything. And there's no room for discussion. If you say one thing and someone disagrees with you, then, well, I'm afraid that's it. You gotta delete your account at that point. Fucking hell. I mean, like, fucking, it's not as if you could just say, I disagree with you, here's why, or you're wrong, here's why, and then we can get somewhere. But as far as religion goes, I'm not a religious person. I understand that religion has its place in society, and it's very important to unite people. It also divides people because, being part of the religious group creates a bond. Being part of a different religious group creates conflict. So there's that aspect to religion. The deity aspect of it. Now, that's an interesting one. Is there a deity or is there not? Considering you can't know, is it worth putting blind faith into it? Well, religious people would say yes, that's the point. You're supposed to just put all of your faith into it because then you get good rewards out of it. Or you put your faith into it, just the point in the religion is that you trust in it. Whereas the non-religious people are trusting in the fact that there isn't one. So, I don't know. From a scientific standpoint, you just look at what there is, what we have, and how things work. Based on our current understanding, you can determine that a god isn't necessary to have what we have. Or at least, the relevance of a god doesn't affect us on a day-to-day basis. Therefore, it could be easily discredited. I mean, if you don't find out if there's an afterlife until after your life, then you shouldn't base your life on it. That's my way of thinking, is that whether there's a heaven or a hell, or there's karma, reincarnation, whether there's just nothingness, limbo, ghosts, I don't know, whatever you want to say that there is, or there isn't, it's like, if you don't find out until you die, and there's no way to prove it currently, I don't want to put my faith into that. Whereas I understand there are people who think the opposite way around, is like, I can't prove that it doesn't exist, so therefore I'm going to believe that it does exist, and I'm going to dedicate my life to being a good person. Or, you don't really need, in my opinion, you don't really need to have religion to be a good person. Good is relative to the people around you, to the society that you're trying to be a part of, to the group that you're trying to be a part of, what they view as a positive action is usually beneficial to the group. So if you're doing things that make you be seen as a positive contributor to the group, a positively outgoing person who has their mind in the right direction, whether you have religion or not, that's generally what is seen as being a good person. Doing good things, is because there is no such thing as like an inherent good and bad, but there is definitely what we view as a good action and what we view as a bad action relative to everything, relative to the human experience. What is good for it, what is bad for it. We have a good sense of that, like instinctively. It's an instinctive thing. You know when something's right and wrong instinctively. Religion sort of reminds you of that, I guess, but I don't think it's entirely necessary to have that. Other than think it gives you a life of purpose, maybe. If you don't have much responsibility, then you realize, oh, I don't have any responsibility or any purpose in life, and you get pretty nihilistic, and then that can create bad situations. But yeah, I also don't think you need religion to have purpose in life. You can have very strong purpose without religion, but if you want a quick, easy fix for strong community and strong life purpose, then religion is check them. Do religion if you need community, and do religion if you need purpose in life. But otherwise, I think you can probably get away without doing religion, as long as you stay within the realm of reason. And I don't know why I made this video. I just felt like saying that because of some topic I was talking about or watching videos about the other day. Another thing that is on my mind a lot is student debt, and the fact that the current state for being a student is that you go out with no skills, no employment prospects, a lot of debt, and everything is more expensive than the money you earn. So it's very difficult to get anywhere in life. That's my future. As I'm getting closer and closer to that, get a little bit more stressed out about things. But I'm gonna stay pseudo-intellectual and making videos that are barely coherent, because that's fucking fun. It keeps my mind at ease. I've a lot of stuff that I always want to get off my mind, make a video about. It doesn't matter who's watching the video. It's just good to fucking freezing. Just it's good to get it out, Good to get it out. Maybe it's not good for you to get it in, but I don't know. It's good for me to get it out. So you're stuck with this, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Making videos. A lot of good to do this. It's good to have a platform where you talking out. There's the potential for feedback. It's not always the case. Don't always get feedback. Rarely get feedback. And when I do, it's usually because I'm wrong about chess, according to some people. I still think I'm right. Chess is a good designed game, but it could be better. That's all I've been saying about chess. Tetris, probably the pinnacle of game design, if not Minecraft. Minecraft and Tetris are two of the best, closest to perfect games. My favorite game of all time is Road Trip Adventure. That's for nostalgic reasons, mainly, because I can see that the physics in that game are shit. The graphics of it, I like the way it looks, but to anyone who isn't used to the graphics, they'll say, "Oh, this looks really bad," because it's a PlayStation 2 game. The music in it, though, is great. The music in Tetris is good. The music in Minecraft is good. Maybe it's just good music in games that gets me. I always find that music made by French people is always the best. Like the music in Rayman French game, and the music in all of those Rayman games is great. The music in the games Dofus and Wakfu, that's French. That's good. The music I listen to outside of that, like Jean-Michel Jarre, Jean-Jacques Perry, Perturbator, Carpenter Brew, most of the music I listen to actually is French when I think about it. So, oh yeah, most of the games actually, technically. So that's interesting. Omelette du fromage, as they say in Dexter. Dexter's Laboratory, that is, not the other show that's Dexter. I really want pizza, but I had pizza yesterday. It had nachos on it. It wasn't very nice. I didn't like it. I overcooked it, so it was hard. But it was a nacho pizza, so you know that's just how life is. Thanks for watching. Did you enjoy the video? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm getting close to 53 million, so if you could just push that subscribe button, you know, help me out a little bit. I'll be there soon enough.